YouTube. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite drugstore concealers. These are my favorite because they're non-creasing, they're very blendable, and they're highlight concealers and highlight concealers. Yeah, the concealers and they're highlighters. Yeah, if that makes any sense. So let's dip into it. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. I'm just saying that now, so I'm sorry. Okay, so let's start from my favorite to my least favorite, but it's still my favorite. It's still my baby. Okay, so let's go. This would have to be the NYX HD Concealer Photogenic. This is my favorite because I like that it's a yellow undertone. For my skin, I can't really work with a pink undertone, a green undertone, those type of things. I can't work with those. This one lady told me to use green underneath my eyes, the green concealer, because it cancels out the red. I used it and I looked like a zombie. Like, I really did. It looked too dark right here. It just didn't work. So I was like, okay, next. So another girl told me use pink concealer because your skin tones, it's pink. She's like, I know what I'm talking about. So I was like, okay. And I did that, whatever, but it just looked horrible. I was just like, man, I gotta do it myself. I gotta see what looks good. So I kept messing around and I was like, you know what, my skin kind of looks like it has a yellow undertone. And I'm going to beauty school and all that, like, you learn about all that. And I was like, you know what, like, I don't know why I'm over here focusing on what these makeup people are telling me. Like, I went to school for this. Like, I should know what is good for my skin, like what works with it. And it was right. Yellow works awesome for me. Like, just my skin tone, the yellow works really good. It's like it covers and it conceals awesome, and it brightens underneath my eyes, my nose, and my forehead, and all that where I want to highlight. So I found this sucker and I was like, oh my goodness, it's yellow. And I was so happy because it was the only one at Ulta and I had to pick it up, and I've been loving it ever since. So look at that, just right off you can tell that it's gonna be yellow. I love it, and I hear nothing but good reviews about this too, so I was really happy when I got it. So you see, perfect. It works really good for photos, for recording and all that, and just being all up in someone's grill too, like, so like, it works awesome. Like, I really like it. It conceals great, and this is what I tend to dip into when we're gonna go to like a family event, for PTA meetings with teachers and stuff, all that jazz. But yeah, this is one of those things where it's like you pick it up when you want someone to know that you be looking good, you know what I mean? So, yeah. So the next one would have to be my Lumi Dream concealer by Maybelline. This sucker right here is awesome. But what I would have to say, this doesn't have a yellow undertone. It has like a peachy undertone, and it's like it has nude and peach in it, if that makes any sense. So it's like I can work with it. I can work with it. It works really, really good with concealing underneath my eyes, and it does not crease, which is awesome. Either does the NYX one. This one doesn't crease either. All these don't crease, okay? All these concealers I'm showing you do not crease. So when I used this, it did not crease, and I was like, oh my god, like, I'm in love, because like other concealers I've been messing around with, they crease underneath my eyes, and I was just like, oh, this just looks horrible, because it was just like cakey and gross and creasing and nasty. But this works really, really good to highlight underneath your eyes, to brighten it, and to make it look nice. And I put it on the bridge of my nose just a tad bit, just tap it on there, Cupid's bow and all that. I use this for highlighting, but do not use this to conceal a blemish. Do not, please. It will just make that baby stand out more, like, what's up, like, hi, hello. Don't do it, okay? Just use this to conceal underneath your eyeballs. It says concealer, but it's more for highlighting, okay? Like, it conceals, don't get me wrong, like, it conceals it and stuff, but it brightens that area, you know what I mean? So it's like awesome for like the Kim K thing you want to go and you want to do this, you want to look like Kim K, just use this and bam, you look just like her. Okay. And the next one, I'm sick, so if you guys can tell, like, that horrible. Oh my god, listen to that. I sound like an old man. is the okay, so anyways, going into the flower concealer, this one is my favorite. It has like a yellow undertone as well, but it's like a light yellow, like a yellowish nude. I don't know. This is it right here. When I first purchased this one, I was like in love with it. As soon as I put it underneath my eye and it concealed that area without me having to dab, I was like, hello. Like, I love it. It works really good to conceal and to do the whole like boom, boom. I guess all of these concealers are like Kim K concealers that you can use. But yeah, anyways, I really love this one. It's awesome. It works really good to conceal your blemishes. This one you can highlight and conceal your blemishes. I notice with this, if I tap it on my blemish and I just pat it in, it's good. But once you start layering this sucker on and you build that, you're building a highlight. Like, it works hella good for that. Like, I really like this one. And the packaging is just so cute. Like pink, I mean like gold and white. Like, it just looks so cute. And I like how it has a flower. And I love that it's Drew Barrymore's line. Like, she is a hottie. Like, yeah. So anyways, I love the concealer and I love her foundation. Her foundation gives me like a dewy finish, which I love. Like, I don't know why I didn't really dip into her makeup before, but I'm so glad I did because I fell in love with the foundation and the concealer, and it's awesome. Okay, now next is for my all-time favorite. It's the Rimmel concealer and highlight right here. This works really good as a concealer and a highlight. I feel like maybe because I'm like brown biscuit right now, it sets into my under eyes and it kind of blends it with my foundation. But when I am like a little bit more brown biscuity, I can pull it off as a highlight. So I really like that, and it's just so cute. Like, I like the tube. I like how it comes out in a tube and it comes with a little brush. I like it so much. When Walgreens has their sales and stuff, I go out and I purchase a crop load. Like, I got these two. I still need to work on, and look how thin I made this sucker. But yeah, I really like this one. I really recommend it if you want a highlight and a concealer, but you don't want a highlight that's too overpowering where it's like, damn, she highlights in her eyes a lot, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. This one's more like a it's a highlight, but it's like chill, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just look good, like you look bright, but it doesn't look like you're really trying like really hard to like contour and like highlight your whole face kind of thing. So, wow. So that's why I like this one. It's my least favorite, if that makes any sense. This is just a concealer that you can use every single day. Every single day. It does not crease or anything. This is really, it hides the blemishes very well, and it blends into your foundation really good. So it doesn't look like highlight, foundation, that kind of thing. It just looks like, oh, like, you know, like, oh, she doesn't have like any imperfections or anything. Like, it just makes her whole thing look good. You know what I mean? But let me go ahead and just do a swatchity swatch. This one has, oh, the Rimmel has like a nude finish, like a nude finish. It just has like a bare skin undertone. Like it's just like a medium deep color. It doesn't have like a yellow undertone or pink undertone. It's just like my natural skin color. So that it just blends in very well. Now going in with this one right here, the Covergirl. This one is like a pinky nude, a peachy nude. I said pinky. A peachy nude. And this one works really good when I just want it to blend with my foundation. I don't want to like do the whole highlight and look like pabam. I just want it to blend in and but hide those blemishes as well. So that's what this one works really good for. I don't really tend to grab that one a lot. I tend to grab the other ones before I dip into the Covergirl, just because I feel like it's just a simple concealer. It's just something you put underneath your eyes. But I do like it because it conceals and it does not crease. So it's still my favorite, you know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. There's my favorite drugstore concealers. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys like these kind of videos, let me know and give me a thumbs up. And if you guys have any recommendations of what other concealers I should try, please leave them down below. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video. Bye! Man, I sound like a...